guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Asanam from Accra, Ghana. I'm a midwife, poet, entrepreneur, and content creator. And on this channel, I talk about health, faith, lifestyle, and all that good stuff. Today, I want to talk about a public health emergency, antimicrobial resistance. What is antimicrobials? Antimicrobials are medications used to fight microbes, the tiniest disease-causing organisms. Now we have the antimicrobials in various forms. We have the antibiotics against the bacteria, antiviral medications. We have the antiparasitic medications, the antifungal medications. What if I told you that there comes a time where the very medications that help you treat some infections can no longer treat them? And this has nothing to do with your body, but as a result of the mutations of the disease-causing bacteria or the disease-causing virus. Let me give an example. Like a thief in a household with a security man or a policeman. Now, this policeman, each time the thief comes to the house, this policeman is able to attack the thief, kill the thief, or arrest the thief, and then that ends the mission of the thief. However, this particular time, this thief invades this same household. The policeman has tried all he or she knows. However, this thief is not going, this thief is not dying, this thief remains resident in the household. And that is what antimicrobial resistance is. The medication is no longer able to treat that particular microbe because this microbe has evolved due to several mutations and has gotten to a point where it's used to the tactics of this antimicrobial, hence it's no longer able to attack it. So now, what are some of the causes? Self-medication being one of them. You realize that your head is spinning, your stomach is spinning, you are coughing. The next thing is every cough medicine must be taken with an antibiotic. So you go to the pharmacy and then you tell them that I want amoxicillin, I want this, I want that. They give it to you. When actually that flu was caused by a virus. You have exposed the fighting mechanism of that antibiotic to some of the disease-causing organisms in your body. So what it does is that it has studied how it works. So the day that antimicrobial is actually supposed to fight that disease-causing organism, it cannot, because I've studied your tactic. I know when you come, this is what you do. So the next time you come, you shoot, I have a bulletproof. So you cannot get through me. Another cause is not finishing your antimicrobials because you feel like you take the first dose, second dose, you're supposed to take it for 7 or 14 days, and then you feel like after day number 4, I'm fine. So why do I need to continue? You let the virus or the bacterial study the way. Now what happens is that when you start the antibiotic or the antimicrobial, it starts killing the disease-causing organisms. So it starts by eradicating the microbes bit by bit. The weaker ones are going, they are going bit by bit, bit by bit. Then you reach day 4. Instead of getting to day 7, you stop. Now the ones that have remained, which survived, have studied that this is how this one was working. So then they have mutation takes place. Then they have studied how this antimicrobial works. They have built resistance, immunity, if I would say, against the particular way this antimicrobial works. So the next time you are attacking it with that same medication, it will not work. And most of the antibiotics or antimicrobials we use are broad spectrum. So over time, you will be sick and then it will not work. You will need a higher form of antibiotic, which in itself is going to lead to longer hospitalization, economic loss, because you're going to spend more money and what have you. Also, some other causes of antimicrobial resistances. I said not finishing your doses. Also, if you've been told that take this after every 12 hours, you feel like I want to take this after every 48 hours because I'm my own person. They don't used to tell me what to do, where I come from. So you're very soon, the microbes in your body will also tell, they not used to tell me what to do, where I also come from. So you keep taking the same antimicrobials and it will not work. Yeah. Another way that this antimicrobials resistance happens is the ingestion of some farm animals. So most often than not, most of these people engaged in animal husbandry not use antibiotics in treating some of the ailments of the animals. Sometimes they say it's to make them eat well and what have you, but they give them all these antimicrobials that are not under the right care, or whoever is supposed to supervise that. Most of them, they don't even have enough knowledge about it, so they just give it to them. Now we are also at the end point. We are those eating these farm animals. This antimicrobial resistance happens because the antimicrobials given to these farm animals, they have built resistance to it. Now we come into contact with the already antimicrobial resistant germs by touching these farm animals, by eating their meat. The cycle continues. The cycle continues. What are some of the ways that we can stop this cycle? How does it concern you and I? You're like, I mean, it's not me. It's how, I mean, what happens to me? How do I care? It's just a growing public health emergency. So what's my business? According to WHO, in 2019, 1.97 million citizens died due to antimicrobial resistance. And as at now, currently, it's about 4 point something million of people which have died. It is projected that by 2050, 10 million people would have died due to antimicrobial resistance. You and I don't want to be part of it. So then how do we make sure that we are not part of those people? Ensure you stop over-the-counter self-medication. If you are sick, go to the hospital. Let them run labs. Most often than not, sometimes, even because of this antibiotic resistance, they have to do CS, culture, sensitivity, to find out which antimicrobial is best for the microbe disturbing you or affecting you. Also, another way to ensure that you are not part of this is when you are given an antimicrobial, finish your dose. Finish your dose. If you've been given to it for 7 days, don't take 3 days and stop. If you are told to take it every 12 hours, don't take it after every 48 hours. Don't share your antimicrobial medication. My antibiotic, okay, when I went, I was diagnosed with UTI. So when my mother also complained of UTI, I'm giving it to her. We are not a pharmacy. Why are you sharing your antibiotics? Why are you sharing your antimicrobials? Don't share your antimicrobials. Also, wash your hands. Regular hand washing is one of the easiest ways to break the cycle, because most often than not, this infection goes on through indirect means. So indirect transmissions, they are on surfaces, you pick them up. Imagine you picked it up and you washed your hands. There was no way you were going to ingest it. So wash your hands to break the cycle of transferring and transmitting antimicrobial resistant microbes. Yeah, so finish your medications, wash your hands, stop self medication, and I think basically that should be it. Thank you all for watching this far. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section below, and I'll be there to answer your question. Till next time, tada.